close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. You guys suggested that you wanted to see an autumn rose gold smoky eye, so I thought what a great way to involve the Kylie eyeshadow kit and her liquid lipsticks birthday editions. So if you want to see how I got this autumn smoky eye, please keep on watching and don't forget to press that subscribe button. Okay guys, so as you can see I have the Kylie eyeshadow palette and the birthday edition matte liquid lipsticks, and I'm first going to be showing you the liquid lipsticks up close. So as you can see, you have 6 lipsticks in the birthday edition box, and them all stunning colours. They shout autumn out to me straight away. They're really easy to work with and so pigmented. Then moving on to the eyeshadow palette, this is absolutely stunning as well. You get 2 shimmer colours which are beautiful and pigmented, and the rest are matte colours. So if you want to see how I work with these products, please keep on watching. Right then, to start off the eyes, I'm going to be going in with the colour Topaz, and this is just to set my eye primer in place. It is so creamy and so pigmented. I just use a normal fluffy brush from Decay, and yeah, I'll just pat this on my lid. You do not need a lot on the brush at all. I put too much on and it is so beautiful. The colour is absolutely stunning and really easy to work with. And then next I went in with the colour Goldstone, and I'm just going to use this as a transition shade in my crease and just above my crease slightly. Now this colour, I don't really know what to make of it. I really like the colour, I really like the pigment, but it seemed a lot harder to work with than the other colours. I seemed like I was working on my eyes for a long length of time whilst I was using this shade. I kept blending and blending and blending to make it seamless, and I just kept building the capacity up, but it seemed like really, not really hard, but just like, you know, a tiny bit hard to work with. But there was no fallout and it was really pigmented, so there are 2 plus signs to it. And then once I blended this out, I then went in with Citrine, which is this burnt orange colour, and I think everyone over YouTube is absolutely loving this colour and going crazy over it. So I'm just focusing this also in my crease using a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just dancing to some chain smokers. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just blending this into my crease. I thought this would be the hardest colour to blend with because how bright and pigmented it was, but this was the easiest. I absolutely love this colour. This colour is also really autumny, it's really warm, it's just got that nice autumn colour about it. But yeah, I was focusing that in my crease, outer crease and in my inner corner just to warm my eyes up a little bit more and give me some more definition in them. And then once I've blended all this out, I will be going back in with a larger fluffy brush just to blend out any harsh lines what have occurred on my eyes. And then I'll be deepening the crease up with this colour first for the obsidian shade, and the number 2 shade is Jasper. So I'll be starting off with the obsidian shade, and this is similar colour to a citrine, the citrine colour. So as you can imagine, these colours just blended really nice together because they were so similar in the shade. And I'll just put this on the outer corner and concentrating in towards the inner corner of my eye just to make everything a lot more warmer and everything just like, you know, very autumny, as we're doing an autumn eye. So yeah, again, this shade was really easy to work and there was definitely no fallout with it whatsoever. So then after this I went in with the second shade, which was Jasper, what I was telling you about, and I'm just focusing this on the outer corner of my eyelid, and this is just to deepen it up just a tiny little bit. I didn't put a lot on my brush, but it was a tiny little bit pigmented and there was a little bit of fallout, but nothing major, still really easy to work with. I'd imagine if you'd want to build it up, it would be very pigmented. And then after this I went in with the colour Bronzite. This is a plum shade. My camera did die when I first started blending it in, but you haven't missed anything whatsoever. I'm just building the colour up, which I didn't need to build it up that much because how pigmented it was. But once again, I did have a little bit more fallout with this one. I think it's because it was just more of a dark colour. But once again, really easy to work with, really pigmented, super blendable. So yeah, I'm just packing that on the outer corner of my eye, just to add definition and make it a little bit more darker. And then I thought I'd add it in the inner corner of my eye just to make it a lot more warmer, a lot more darker. And then after this I went in with my favourite colour, which was called Quartz. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is such a beautiful shimmery rose gold colour, and I was super excited to use this. And it turned out beautiful on my eyes. I did spray a little bit of makeup setting spray on there, and as you can see, yeah, I was really excited how it came out. But as I was saying, I used some makeup setting spray on there just to make it a little bit more pigmented. This shade is already pigmented on its own, so if you wanted a look that wasn't this bright, you could use this without the makeup setting spray, and this would definitely calm it down. So then I went back in with the colour Bronzite just to blend out any harsh lines which occurred using that glitter. And these two colours blended and worked really nice together. And then I went in with the colour Hematite on the outer corner of my eyelid. And this is a really black colour. You do not need a lot. How pigmented it is. It is really super pigmented. So I just put the tiny amount on my brush and it went a long way. So yeah, I thought the eyes was missing something, so I went in with this black colour, and this just brought the whole look together, I think, because it made it look really more autumny, really more dark and a lot more warmer. So yeah, just keep blending until your heart's content and until you're happy with the finished result. I then moved on to highlight my inner corner just to open my eyes a little bit more in the same shade as Topaz. I did put too much on my brush and I forgot to tap the excess away, so there was a lot of fallout, but that was my own fault. And then after this I went in with Kylie Jenner's felt tip liquid liner, and you guys know I love this liquid liner. I'm using it in most of my tutorials now. I just can't get enough of it. I can't seem to find a liquid liner that is better than this one. The pen is so flexible, it's not hard, the liner lasts a long length of time, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't leak into my inner corner at all. This is just an overall brilliant eyeliner. So if you're looking for a really good eyeliner, I think you should invest in this one, because to me, to my preference, this is the best eyeliner I've used in a very long time. After this I thought I'd use cream contour, as I've never used it before, so I was using the L.A Girl cream contour in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I haven't used it for a very long time because how dark it was for my skin, so I just put a little bit on because this colour actually, well, this shade goes a long way, and I still put too much on. I don't know how I managed to, so I'm just contouring it in my normal places where I usually would. And then I'm going to be using a various of brushes to blend it out seamlessly. So I first went in with one of the Artiste brushes just to make them lines a little bit more smoother and easier to work with. And then I went in with Real Techniques buffer brush and used some of my Miracle Oil on there just so I could work a lot more easier with that cream contour. And then I went in to blend it fully out with my damp beauty blender. Then after this I went in with my YSL concealer, and I'm also highlighting with this one. You guys know I love this concealer, I can't seem to get enough of it. also. So yeah, I'm just highlighting, concealing in my normal areas and just blending it out with a damp beauty blender. So guys, after this I did go in with the L.A Girl Translucent powder. It's new and I wanted to keep it in. I was going to take it out, but I decided to keep it in because even me, on days like today was a day where I made a mistake and everything just went wrong with this powder. I put it on and it was all loose, it was really smoky, it smelled horrible, it just wasn't nice on the skin at all. And then I tried to wipe it away and I was like, oh, this powder is really, really nice. But then I looked on my viewfinder on my Mac and realised that my skin was really patchy and really white, as you can see. I couldn't see, but the camera was picking up a lot more better, as you guys can see. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell do I do? So then I went off camera and just fixed it with some concealer, and I used the Kat Von D powder in her set. So yeah, as you guys can see, it went a lot more better after that. So yeah, don't get disheartened if anything, you know, something doesn't always turn out right. So then I went in with the Pressed Bronzer by Urban Decay and used a normal fluffy brush by Real Techniques to set my foundation in place. And then I went on to contour my face using the shade Shadow Palette just to bronze up my face a little bit more. And then after this I went in with the shade Subconscious with a F40 large Sigma brush just to carve out my cheekbones a little bit more. And then after this I went in with a Sigma Spotlight powder to use as a blush, sorry. And this is also a pretty rose gold colour, so I wanted to keep the theme of rose gold within my makeup. And I didn't really want to put a lot on because this is super pigmented. So then I went in with the number 7 highlighter, which is also in the shade rose gold, and highlighted where I always highlight, which is my nose, my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, just mainly everywhere. And then I went in with the Revolution Golden Sugar palette and used the bright silver shade to highlight my nose a little bit more and my inner corner. And then I went in with the pink and purple shade just to highlight my cheekbones a little bit more more. And then I went in to carve out my cheekbones some more with the Kat Von D lighter shade. And then moving back onto my eyes, I just used all the colours, which was Goldstone and then citrine, and then it was Bronzite and Hematite, just to add a little bit more dimension to my eye and make it a lot more smoky underneath there. But also don't forget to blend these colours out really, really well so it doesn't look too harsh underneath the eye. So then after this I was struggling what colour to find. I swatched through my favourite colours which would have gone really nice with this look, but then I chose Exposed and Leo in the end. But then I was like, I think I'll go with Leo. So I went with Leo in the end, and I started lining my lip with Kylie Jenner's True Brown lip liner. So I applied this onto my lips and then I used the colour Leo, and this is such a beautiful autumn colour. The camera wasn't picking up its true colour, it came on like a really plum, berry deep colour, and this was so beautiful and really nice to work with. So yeah, I think this really set off the look altogether. So guys, this is the end result. I'm really happy with the outcome. I am really impressed with the eyeshadows in this palette. There's one or two that had a bit of fallout, but nothing major. There was very pigmented, easy to blend, easy to work with. And then the birthday edition, the matte liquid lipsticks, they are absolutely stunning. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section of this look and what you think of the liquid lipsticks and the eyeshadow palette. I want to know what your guys' opinions are on it. And also, if you want to see more tutorials using these products, just leave comments in the comment section below. If you want to see more from me and more Halloween tutorials, leave comments and don't forget to press that like button, and also don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more tutorials. And until next time, I'll see you all. I love you so much, and bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.